Hello folks, welcome back. It's me Impulse and I'm bringing you a Let's Play of Tomb Raider on the PC. And my specs are in the description, but I'll quickly go over them to let you know what I've got. I'm using the FX 6300 CPU by AMD. I've got an 8GB RAM. I've got a 1TB hard drive which has 7,200 RPMs. I'm also using a 600 watt power supply by Corsair, which is a bronze awarded one, the Zelman Z3 Plus case, and the graphics card is an MSI R9 280X Gaming Edition overclock. And that's what I'm using on my system, and hope you enjoy this gameplay. I'd just like to point out in this video we're going to talk about Black Ops 3's beta, the PC beta, and I've tried it out, and there's a little clip of me trying it out using my PC keyboard and mouse. And this particular game at the time I was on a 150, maybe 140 milliseconds. I was constantly lagging. There was also another reason why I was lagging. I was using fraps. Yeah, fraps. I could not use Raptor or DX Story for unknown reason. It crashes on my system. It just literally knocks it. I'm not quite sure if it's because I'm using Windows 10, because the game is designed for Windows 7 and Windows 8. So I'm wondering if it's because I'm using Windows 10. I know if it is so, there's going to be an update for it anyway, and it should work perfectly fine after that. But overall, because I'm using Windows 10, I can't use Raptor to record the gameplay, or I can't use DX Story because it just crashes the game. However, when I'm not recording, the game is not bad as long as I don't have a high ping rate. And when I get a high ping rate, oh boy do I lag like a bitch. Oh yeah, I lag. Right. Anything under 80 milliseconds I'm okay. I'll have a little bit of lag, but it's okay. Anything over 80, say anything above 82 milliseconds, then upwards, then I start to lag a lot. I mean, literally do lag a lot. And I think it's mainly my connection, but anyway. So let's get on with Black Ops 3. First, the reason why I had a go at the beta was quite simply a friend of mine who's also got a YouTube channel. Please don't forget to check it out. I will put the link in the description. Is GK Gaming. GK Gaming sent me a tweet saying I've got a code for you on Blues if you want it. Unfortunately, Blues is not on the internet yet and hasn't got his PC. He is ordering his PC parts on Sunday, and he's also going to be ordering his internet. So in theory, in the next few weeks, in a couple of weeks time, he probably will have his PC and his internet. So that'll be absolutely fantastic. I mean, literally is. It'll be nice to have Blues and 2's backup. Yes, I do apologise. I haven't uploaded much Battlefield 4 this week. I haven't even had a chance to play with Tango Echo Alpha because I've been, as you know, I'm off ill at the moment from work, and I just haven't had a chance because, to be honest, my problem is my side, my abdomen, and I'm getting quite a lot of pain, so I can't really sit in front of the PC for too long, so I have to move. It's getting a little bit better. However, I finally got my scan on Wednesday, so it should tell me if there's anything seriously wrong. Cross my fingers. So, getting back to Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3, how can we say? It was okay. Not brilliant. Let's start off with, when you first loaded up, I decided to go and check to see what kind of settings there were. And I was pleasantly surprised. I believe level cap was pleasantly surprised as well at the time. The fact that it gives you various options. You can lower and higher the graphics if you need it to, anti-aliasing and all that crap, it's all there. And I decided I needed to see how the game would react with all the settings on full. I put everything on full except for anti-aliasing. I left anti-aliasing on FAA, which is the first one. Anything other than that, it just didn't seem to be right. It just seemed to lag the game out, so I left it like that. And I was getting around about 119 frames was the highest I got, and I think the lowest at the time I got was 92. So a drop of 20. That was really certain times of the game. keyboard and mouse configuration, yeah, you can keybind, which is a really good option. Yeah, fantastic. However, I found that the sensitivity wasn't that quite right. You could change your sensitivity. You could even put a decimal point in to get your sensitivity to the way you wanted, like you got in other games. However, it didn't seem to play like that. It seemed to be completely, how can we say, annoying. It's just mini stuttering. That's what I would say, mini stuttering, because somebody else has had the same problem on YouTube. Mini stuttering. You would aim at somebody, you start the fire, but the time you pressed your button, there was been about half a millisecond delay, and then you start the fire. By that time, that person has moved just enough, so the first two, maybe three bullets have missed, and it give you, literally, it was like that most of the game. I found it really bad. As you saw in that clip, I was lagging completely, and that was because my connection, plus I was using Fraps, which is a resource hugging software. I might try Fraps if I do record it at 30 frames per second. That might reduce it slightly. I'll have to try that. It goes on your read and write disk, isn't it? Yeah. But overall, again, I'm getting sidetracked now. Getting back to it, it just didn't feel quite right. I kept losing gunfights when I shouldn't have been losing it, and it just completely wrong. Level Cap Gaming in this video pointed out something which I didn't realise at the time, but your sensitivity goes up and down like a yo-yo on the mouse when you're playing the game, because it's linked to your frame rate. So if your frame rate is going up and down like a yo-yo, your sensitivity goes up and down like a yo-yo. You could set your sensitivity to a certain level, but if your frame rate goes down, your sensitivity goes down. So it made it unprecise. So it wasn't that brilliant, and you would suffer for it. It was literally that kind of feeling when I was playing with the keyboard and mouse. However, graphics, they're not bad. Yeah, no, the graphics wasn't bad, but my god, the graphics wasn't as good as I thought they should be. It's like a PC, I know it's a beta, but you'd expect it to be a little bit better than they were. It was like playing a console version. If you look at the graphics, it was virtually like the old Black Ops 2. That kind of look. It's cartoonish. If I was to say anything, this game is a cross between Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, with some Titanfall chucked in for good measure. It's nothing like Advanced Warfare. I've played Advanced Warfare at a friend's house, and to be honest, I didn't like the game because it was just the hit detection in that game was absolutely pants. I know this game you do have some hit detection, though sometimes when you're playing keyboard and mouse, it's off by a mile, but you do have it. You can win even on a bad connection. You can get kills on Advanced Warfare. If you got bad connection, you can't get kills. It's absolutely nightmare. However, I would have expected to see a little bit better graphics. If you're trying to promote this game for the PC, you needed to work it on. And what gets me thinking that this probably wasn't a PC ported beta was the fact that when I was watching YouTube, I noticed somebody was using a PS4 controller to play the game, and I thought, right, if he's using a PS4 controller, what would happen if I used an Xbox One controller? And to give you an example, going back to my keyboard and mouse, I had one game where I had 15 kills, 13 deaths. That was my best game for KD wise while I was playing with a mouse, and I played around about 7 or 8 games, and that was the best game, and that was even when I was lagging as well. So that's my best game. So I decided to play 6 games using the Xbox One controller. The first couple of games weren't too bad. I was getting positives, but the problem is I was lagging most of the games, so I wasn't getting the connection I wanted. I was in the 120 millisecond ping rate at the time, until I decided to drop out of the lobby, and it just wasn't working the way I wanted it to. So no problem. I was getting positive. I was getting, like, one game I had 11 kills and 5 deaths. I just couldn't get there in time. By the time I got there, somebody already killed the person, so that kind of thing. But then I got into games where I was at the ping rate of sub 70s, I had 2 sub 50s and 1 sub 70s, right? But so I would call that was my average connection thing, right? Because I was on moderate connection, and I was having blinding games. The first game I got 20 kills and 11 deaths. The second game I got 25 kills and 6 deaths, and the third game 28 kills and 13 deaths. Yeah, I was on fire. I was beating people who were using keyboard and mouse. They could not believe the way I was going. I was jumping up and down, turning around, shooting them, and, you know, all that kind of thing. I didn't even change the sensitivity of the controller, and I was still taking people out who were using keyboard and mouse. So that's what made me think that this wasn't a proper PC port. It was, once again, a copy and paste from a console to a PC with a few things changed over, which is a bit strange because in the day there's meant to be a dedicated team working on the PC version and a dedicated team working on the console version. So it just didn't seem to be like that. Would I buy it? That's a good question. And roughly translated, and let's answer it in one simple word. No, I wouldn't. No, I would not buy this game. Although I was enjoying playing it, it was fun. No, I would not buy this game. I just think the game, since Call of Duty Ghost, has gone downhill. The best Call of Duties for me were Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops. I enjoyed Modern Warfare 3 as well, but you know, it's my personal preference that was. But my best ones were Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1. Those are the best Call of Duties that I ever played. Since then, you know, to be honest, since Call of Duty Ghost, it's just gone downhill really, really quickly, you know, and I wished Black Ops was, right, I tell you what, if the next Call of Duty came out after next year and it was going back to World War II and World War 1, would I buy it? As long as it was a good PC port, I probably would buy it, yes, I would. However, the way they're going at the moment, no. Would I buy Titanfall 2 for the PC? It all depends how the beta plays. We don't know when the beta is coming out for that, but I loved Titanfall on the PC, on the Xbox One, so I probably would love playing Titanfall on the PC as well. So Titanfall 2 is, I don't know, there's no release date for it yet, is there? They did say they were going to do it, and if there's a beta, I probably will play in the beta, and I probably, hopefully, will be giving you some videos of it. So this is coming towards the end of this video, and what I want to know is, let me know if you've been playing about Black Ops 3 beta, if it's been on the console or the PC. What do you think of it? Do you think it's a good, or do you think that it could have been better? For the PC users, I honestly think you're probably going to say it's going to be it should have been better, and the ports and that shit and all that. But console players, let me know what you think of it, and if you are both a console and a PC player, which one do you think was the better version of it, the console or the PC? Well, it is coming towards the end, and until next time, it's me, Will, sign off. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you want to be kept up to the latest videos, please subscribe. And until next time, it's me, Will, sign off, and we're going down this lift, the lift to the beach. Bye for now.